Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a flex here with a good old scythe, if anybody remembers. Today I'm going to talk about how to make the most money. So, there's a few things that you can tweak, which I'm going to talk about at the end of this video. First of all, we're going to do carnival on nightmare mode on solo. I'm using shoes right now, and the scythe is just for the style. I'm not using the scythe actually. I'm going to show you how to finish it as quick as possible. And, yeah, usually what I like to do in the beginning, I like to let my bars down there fill up, but that's up to you. You can do that, or you can leave it out. The most important thing, especially in the first map, is you let everybody come to you, and you want to kill the chef first, which is right about here. So you want to take him out, he's really important, and then you basically just do whatever you want. You can normal click them, and you can also use a skill, whatever, it doesn't really matter, and you're gonna move on. The good thing about shoes is you're gonna get actually some running speed there as well, so that's nice. I like to line up my mobs the way I do like this, and then I take him out with my X move, so that's really nice. I don't have my V move yet, and I don't necessarily need it much to, you know, finish this fast, because I do have double damage, which is good. A C move is another range move actually as well, so keep that in mind too, that I like to use. And yeah, basically all I'm doing here is I'm just gonna try to gather them all up. Like I said, I will also show you how you can earn more money potentially in the end. There's also another way where you can actually do raids, which is also really good because you can buy yourself some coins with the raid tokens, but I'm gonna talk about that also if I remember. So let me think, where do I have to go? Did I forget one? Okay, so that is probably because I'm making a video right now and my attention is not like fully there 100, but that's fine. You should still know what to do, right? So we're gonna take him out easy peasy over there as well. Get into the next map. Same thing, you know, nothing changes very much. I mean, we're just gonna wait here until we... Whoa! Oh, that was close. Okay, so I almost missed that shot. Yeah, good thing is also if you are able to run it, you know, on nightmare mode, which is really nice because you can also get a lot of mastery, which you will need to level up your... Oh, he's gonna explode. Be careful of those guys because they explode. It's always the ones that look like a little bit like construction workers, like this guy over here. So you have to be careful there, but yeah, use your range skills. You can use other skills. I mean, you don't have to use shoes here, right? You can use anything you want. I do like to use shoes of the speed buff that you kind of get there, so that's really, really nice too. So I'm gonna wait, line them up, and boom, they're gonna be dead. Oh, there's actually a few more, so we're gonna take them out as well. Oh, another one too. How did I miss that? And we have one more. That's kind of crazy though. Did I forget one again? That's insane. Where? Oh my Buddha, that's wild. I forgot another one. Yeah, I have to, I don't know. It's me being me currently, you know. So, yeah, just gonna use his skill there, don't care. Obviously, yeah, this is not my gold shining moment when it comes to dungeon runs here, so this one's just gonna explode, so I don't really care. We're gonna do a shot here. There's still another one, so this is the one that I keep missing, I think, right? You guys gotta be careful of that. Usually you're supposed to always, you know, focus those chefs like these guys, because they're really annoying. They're really powerful, and they're like the strongest enemy almost in the game, except the bosses, of course. But yeah, with shoes, you're definitely gonna one-shot these guys. As you can also see, I'm not using my E move here. I'm literally saving that E move entirely for the last fight here, for the boss fight. So yeah, same for the G. I don't really use it that much because it kind of takes away some time as well. So let's just wait until we gather all of these guys here up together. It can take some time, sometimes, you guys know. Always like to play with your distance as well, really important, especially if you have good ranged skills that you can use, right? So you can always be a little bit on the verge of the outskirts. I saw that somebody's using a bow. I've seen people using some other nice things. For example, Anchor, for example, wouldn't be good for this, right? Because you just have this issue that Anchor doesn't really do that much of a range. I think there's one range skill. I did a showcase on this channel before, but I forgot. I don't know. Maybe you did. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm also gonna make another showcase once I have a level 100 on this one, on shoes. You can see right now I'm 65 on shoes, so yeah, that's really important. There's also another map, like, which I again forgot here, which is over there. If you notice it, sometimes you don't. There's like two ways. It's always like that. Every time you play, there's two ways. Whereas this one, and I think I usually can use the C move that usually takes out the entire yeah, crowd there. Of course, if you don't have shoes, I mean, there's some other great options. I mean, if you have the scythe, I guess you can use the scythe, the daggers. You can use a lot, actually. You can use quite a few here. So make sure that if you see the chef here, there it is in the corner, make sure to take him out first once you run through the entirety of the room, because otherwise you have to go back there again, like I did with with the carnival stuff. Man, that took such a long time. That's like probably my longest run that I've ever done, but that's because I'm talking, I'm not fully focusing on it. I gotta watch my HP here a little bit, because yeah, I'm gonna wait until I can. Oh, that's not good, so I have to be a little bit more careful. So there's the chef. Let's take him out with all of the other guys, and they're dropping some HP here, so that's really important. I'm gonna just quickly grab all of that, which almost heals me up all the way, which is nice. So we're gonna do that here as well. We're gonna jump through. Same thing here. And get right to the end. We're gonna use the X move, which is a one-shot kill move, which is a really powerful move. And I think one more, or we should be already at the... No, we have one more. Okay, so let's do one more run. Let's see, I think it's the second one where we have the chef. Yeah, so there it is. Grab myself the chef. And we're gonna continue running towards the end. I think it's always in the second room. Not entirely sure. I don't know how random it is, but it feels like it's always the second room. So let's use the C move. Nice iframe. Which kind of takes them out here as well. And we have two more of the explosive ones. And they just basically wreck themselves. Now, for this part now, what we want to do is we want to use the G skill. And then I am using the double damage perk, which you can use as well. Which is quite interesting. So we're going to take him out here. Nice animation. And then we're gonna go and use the double damage perk. He's gonna join in, and we're gonna literally take him out with 2 kicks. And that should be it. He should be out. There we go. Let's go and grab that if we can. Hopefully, somehow. Oh, can we grab it? No! The lucky spin. Right in front of us. But that's a classic. Of course that is. And you can see that we made about 35,000 here, and you can actually up your chances getting more money. So let's go back to the lobby. I'm going to show you what stuff that you can technically use to upgrade yourself a little bit more. One of them is a passive. There's a new passive out, just in general, the passive update. Let's first grab that quest, 24k. There's the passive in here, which you can grab, which is this one, the money bags one. I think that might actually give you 50k each run then. I'm not entirely sure, I haven't gotten it yet. I would love to have it, but 40,000 each, that's like really expensive. Yeah, another idea that I had was if we go into the perks, and if you can get the mythical, I'm currently trying to spin for it, for the vampire. And if you can get the vampire, man, you can also do some raids. You can probably almost solo raids. And the reason why soloing raids is good, I'm going to show you this. I mean, you get a lot of money in the raid itself. You get gold, but you also get raid tickets. And with those raid tickets, you can go into the raid shop here. And you can see, you can get 50k coins with just 10 of those raid coins. So I'm going to buy that right now. So I got 50k just from that, which is... really nice. This is how you can get the bow. That makes sense. The Oni mask looks sick. But anyways, yeah, this is how you can get it. So, it makes sense to run this. If you can, solo, of course, that would be nice. But I think, you would want to have the vampire for it. So I'm gonna try to go for it. I mean, I don't necessarily need the double damage. I mean, I can take him out without it as well. The bosses that I do. Last hope. Oh my god, that looks sick though, doesn't it? Like with the fire. It looks really cool, but we don't want that. What we want is vampire. So I'm gonna try to spin for it right now. Critical might be good as well, but don't really. Oh, two criticals? Come on. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to make the video for too long. You guys know now what's up. Oh, by the way, there's also another thing that I wanted to show you. 1 second. You could technically, I mean, it's not necessarily really good. I wouldn't do it, but if you go to the traits, there's a trait in here which is gonna give you fortune, which is gonna give you a 10% chance to drop more gold when killing zombies. Could be interesting, but I am using Beast right now on my shoes because it gives me more damage and more attack speed. So I'm gonna keep that for now, but you might enjoy it as well. Of course, Prodigy would be the best, but anyways. Yeah, I think that's the best ways of making money in the game. Carnival is, by the way, the fastest, I think. I can clear Carnival the best. Also on Nightmare mode, as you can see. If you have a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of knowledge, you can do quite a lot in there. I also wasn't sure in the crafts if there's something in there that gives us more money. I'm just gonna quickly check for you guys. So we have speed, attack speed, skull ring is damage, grizzly boots. I mean, technically, if you get more speed, you will clear faster because you run faster, so that might be something worth thinking about. Magician's head, no. The comedy mask. Oh, that's a dope mask. Yeah, no. Okay, so I think that is probably the best way of making money in the game right now. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, peace.